What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Last night was preview night of San Diego Comic-Con, and for it to be the first day, we got a lot of freaking reveals already, and we got looks at finished product of figures we've already seen. Anyway, it's a big ordeal. We got Alex West Collects providing pictures, and we have Ringside providing pictures for today's video. Let's go ahead and get right on into it. Alright, so starting off with Alex West here. You know, he's always got the scoops. This is an Amazon exclusive WrestleMania 10 2-pack with the Heartbreak Kid and Razor Ramon from their Intercontinental Championship ladder match. This is a pass for me. This was before my time. I have no connection to it, but it's pretty cool. So if this is something that you were fond of as a kid, this is probably the way to go. This Shawn Michaels blows the other old Shawn Michaels heads out of the water because the hair is longer. It looks better. I know the short hair was also a thing too, but it's just a nice overall flow to it. Definitely a nice pickup. This is a solid release, honestly. Yeah, you're going to have to get this if you were a fan of this match or them at the time. Then we got the Target exclusive Legends line. We have the Iron Sheik with a new robe, a new torso choice. No, not new torso choice. New crotch piece color, new headpiece. It's the same headpiece, but it's a different color. It's just, you know, updated. It's fresh. Looks good. We have the old school Hulk Hogan with the long hair. He's got the mustache, of course. He's in the singlet. He comes with the cloak. It looks pretty freaking sick. Then we have the Hulkamaniac Jimmy Hart. That's a pretty solid figure. I've already ordered Hogan and Jimmy Hart, and I need to order the Iron Sheik. Then you have Andre the Giant in his yellow trunks with a WrestleMania 2 t-shirt. It's a pretty solid figure, honestly. And he's the Chase in the wave. He has a red trunks variant, so definitely be on the lookout for that in store. Then we have another, I think this is a Target exclusive Ultimate Warrior Ultimate. And I can't recall which one this is. Somebody says SummerSlam 91. Sure, I'll take their word for it. I wasn't a thought in 91. It's a solid looking figure. He's got a dark tan going on. If you're wondering what I'm doing below the camera, I'm working on a custom as I'm recording this. So pay no attention to that. The cloak looks pretty cool, or the coat looks pretty cool. It's a pass for me. I didn't grow up watching Ultimate Warrior, so it is what it is. You guys know what time period I was pretty much watching wrestling, and it wasn't this. Then the Walmart exclusive Ruthless Aggression RVD and Brock Lesnar Ultimates went up yesterday, and if you got those, congrats. If not, don't worry, they're probably going to get canceled online anyway. Then we got a Starrcade 97 Hollywood Hogan. We have the Hulk Still Rules Elite Hogan with both of these are new torsos, by the way. And then we have just an old school blue trunks Hulkamania Hulk Hogan, and this comes in a 3-pack, which he doesn't have the image of it here. We're gonna switch over to Ringside, and that is where we will see the bulk of the rest of the reveals. You guys kind of see a little bit there. Don't get too excited. Alright, so we have new articulation on the basic figures. They're getting leg articulation, and that's the first time ever in the line. It's been through about 140 something series, and we finally have better leg articulation. They added more points of articulation, and you can't complain about that, and so they put them on display. We got L.A. Knight right here. Everybody went ballistic when this was shown off. And he's the Chase in I forgot what series he's actually confirmed to be in. But it looks good. It looks really good. This one's yellow. The other one's red. He's doing his finisher to Top Dollar. The Top Dollar figure looks pretty good too. I'm not going to complain about that. But you see the articulation, not much looks like, I mean, besides the thighs, not much. The women's figures still look really, really weak for basics. It's kind of a shame. We got a nice Triple H from back in the day with an old school shirt. Then we have a Logan Paul basic coming out. I think we talked about that on the channel. A nice throwback. I think this is Invasion Stone Cold. and an old Hulkamania, or no, an old Hulk Hogan and Honky Tonk Man. We got a Batista, which I did not recall seeing yesterday, so that's pretty nice. This iridescent metallic looking Seth Rollins suit. The hair, like the way they painted the hair, looks horrendous, but the suit itself is pretty freaking cool. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next thing. There's the Ultimate Warrior in person, not just a render of it. Looks pretty solid. It's just not for me. There's the Ruthless Aggression Brock. We've seen it. The faces look really soft on this. I don't know why. I didn't realize that until today either. Then we have the RVD. Looks pretty cool. I hope this is on ball joints. It was a real bad throw off with his Elite that they weren't on ball joints. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. We have the new Ultimate Edition 18. No. 18 or 19. I think it's 19. Oh God, don't hold me to this. Bobby Lashley with the side plates on the United States Championship. The red and yellow looks really good. I'm going to call this Hulk Hogan Bobby Lashley. Cloth shirt looks pretty good for an Ultimate figure. Do we have... Wait, let's make sure there was nothing else there. Yeah, no, there were nothing else there. Just a screaming head and him doing his pose. Then we have an Ultimate Bret Hart. Once again, the Bret Hart faces are a little rough. Yeah, we're not even going to talk about that. Looks good, though, for a figure. I think this is going to be part of their best of the Monday Night Wars, or whatever it's being called. This is the ringside exclusive Ultimate Eric Bischoff that comes with the Nitro ring. It would have been nice if we got the stage, but I guess we're just going to be missing that from our collection now. But it looks solid. It's got the WCW mic. It's got the two head sculpts. It's got the NWO shirt. It's got the bare arms, the jacket overlay, and the white t-shirt. Can't really go wrong with any of that. And yeah, I will agree with Spicy here. That face looks a little rough on the figure. A heel Hot Rod Roddy Piper. This looks pretty freaking sick, honestly. I was kind of like, I don't need this yesterday. Looking at it again, that's a solid figure with the reality check shirt. Looks like there's no Velcro on the back there either. That's going to be a solid release. Can't wait to never see that at Walmart. Then we have the mock images of the best of the Monday Night Wars Undertaker and debut Scott Hall, which is pretty sick. We have our Build-A-Figure Lex Luger, and they're teasing us with that display in the background there. There's the Undertaker out of package. There's a debut Hulk Hogan and a debut Kevin Nash in WCW. So all those are must-haves. That's a iconic period of wrestling. And these figures just look really good. On to the next one. We have a Monster Truck Stone Cold. And it looks to be the jacket from his old Defining Moments figure. And the hat. So are we going to be seeing a re-release of the Defining Moments Austin? There's only one way to find out. I guess let's just wait. Then there's the Hulk Hogan 3-pack. It's not for me. Apparently there was a 3-pack made by Jax back in the day just like this. And that's cool and all, but I like the bandana in the mouth there. That's a nice little touch. And the Hollywood. It is what it is. This is a little bit of a weird release. This is the American-made Hogan. The Rocky Maivia re-release with the updated joints and everything. It looks like a new face too. We have Stone Cold. I think from his match against Kevin Owens, I think. And then a Becky Lynch. This is a really weird assortment of figures in this 4-pack. We haven't had 4-packs, I think, since the Hall of Fame series. Jesus Christ, I can't stop yawning this morning. I was up late looking at reveals from everybody over on the West Coast. Then we have the Target exclusive Tracksuit Rock. Everybody's excited for this to finally come out. And there is the Roddy Piper. Actually, I think the Piper is Walmart, and I think the Rock is Target. So, we'll have to see. Then we have Legends Series 20, I think. $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. I'm actually excited for the old man head because Jesus, stop yawning. I want to recreate the time in NXT with Cameron Grimes and LA Knight. Looking forward to that. Then we have Greg the Hammer Valentine. Not a must-have for me, but a nice figure nonetheless. Triple H, pass. And then a Mr. Perfect. And if it didn't have that god-awful rubber torso, I would be getting it, but it's a pass for me. And then there's the Chase in the all-white. So, it is what it is. And we have, I think this is more Legends. Yeah. Okay. We have Honky Tonk Man. Or no, this is actually the Greatest Hit series, I believe. Yeah. This is the Greatest Hit series. Honky Tonk Man, British Bulldog, Ultimate Warrior. See, it says Legends here. So this is a Legends release, but the other ones were Greatest Hits. So, Terry Funk. There's the Andre Legends that we saw. There's the Jimmy Hart that we talked about earlier. Looks really good. There's a throwback Hogan. That's a sharp looking figure, honestly. The Iron Sheik, and there's the Chase Andre in the red tights, trunks. What do you want to call them? Greatest Hits Earthquake. Followed by his man Typhoon, the Natural Disasters. We have a re-release of Brutus Beefcake for whatever reason. And then we have the Scorpion King Rock, which is... It never really got properly released, so I'm looking forward to having it. And with double jointed arms this time around. There's the Greatest Hits Bray Wyatt, which actually never came out. This is a repaint of the Epic Moments, the Final Deletion, I think it was called. With Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, where they had the awesome red pants. But this is like a tan pants, which I mean I'm excited for. It's a double jointed Bray Wyatt, as far like more so than the Fiend or any of that stuff. Looks good. A re-release of the old R-Truth Elite. I think this is Elite 32, Elite 33, one or the other. Seth Rollins from when he was tag champs with Roman and the Shield back in the day. And They Live, John Nada, Roddy Piper re-release. It's going to be pretty cool. I actually have the shirt right here for a custom on my desk. So, that's cool. Going to the next thing, we have a Charlotte Elite coming up. Kind of boring as far as her figures go. Her blue Elite was really good. Her purple Defining Moment, not Defining Moments, Ultimate Edition was really good. So, the all black gear, it is what it is. It's a new hair mold for her, though, and I think it's a new face altogether. Attitude Era, Jerry the King Lawler. I think this is a Build-A-Figure British Bulldog, I think. And Kevin Owens with a gigantic briefcase. Why does he have... Why are we still... Anyway. Then we have the throwback Shawn Michaels, and the pants are really dark on this one. They're supposed to be more of a brown. So I don't know what the deal is there, but we'll go on to even more releases. This is the Royal Rumble Beth Phoenix. I would rather have another 2008, 2009, 2010 Beth Phoenix. But it is what it is, I guess. You could put this with your Edge figure. Ridge Holland. Actually pretty excited about it. The face looks really weird. The faces are looking really weird on the figures today for whatever reason. But I'm excited for this. He comes with a club, comes with a face mask, like we saw on Sheamus. Comes with a comes with a coat, comes with a hat. It's a lot of accessories for a figure. Brock looks constipated here, and I don't know why they're releasing this face, but we'll go skip past it, honestly. Then we have the Build-A-Figure Virgil. I'm pretty excited about this, I'm not going to lie. I love the tights there. That's pretty cool. I don't have a need really for a Virgil in my collection, but I can think of a couple customs with the tights. And then we have a Royal Rumble 2005 Batista, I think. I think so. Don't hold me to it, though. We have the Ultimate Randy Orton that was with Macho Man, but got canceled. But it's... yeah, I really wish they would have included a bald head with this, because that would have been a truly Ultimate Randy Orton. But it's a solid figure. Cannot wait to get it in hand. The Ultimate Edition Bianca Belair is looking fire, as we expected. That was actually no pun intended. I think that's fire on her gear. The coat looks really good. The hair looks good. The face looks good. The glasses are big, but she wears big glasses. No big deal there. I love the smiling head scan, the pose. Everything about this just looks really good. She was deserving of an Ultimate, honestly. If they would have found a way like where we could do alternate attires, that would have been cool, but that's like AEW stuff. So we'll go ahead and move past that. You know, I see people making good points, though. She has no butterfly joints on this, which is, it's not the ultimate move anymore, so maybe they didn't want to sculpt a new torso for her. Also, her muscles are really small, the same issue with the Rhea Ripley figures. Yeah, on the surface, it's a really good figure, but then people are pointing out the issues like they always do, so it kind of makes you take another look at it. The Kurt Angle Ultimate, it looks good, just that singlet's a little too loose, man. I think the cloth singlet would have looked better on an Elite body instead of an Ultimate body, because all the Ultimate bodies are kind of, you know, more jacked up like that, so, nah. The crying face is pretty cool, though, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's a solid figure. I have yawned like 50 times while recording this so far, and we're like halfway through. Jesus. Some figures we've already seen. John Cena, Elite 95. I think this is Elite 103? Roman? Maybe? 104? No. 103. Maybe. I don't know. It's a newer Roman Elite. The top pick's Cody. And then you see that in the background with the chainmail? Oh, baby. You guys see that? You're not going to see it yet. Dominic Mysterio, the corrected skin tone, the new Elite packaging, which is, alright, could have been worse. It's Judgment Day attire. He's got the longer hair. He's got the serious look on his face. Got the tattoos, the purple, the black. Everything about this looks phenomenal. He's got the scale with the skull on his boots. This is nice. This is really nice, honestly. I have no complaints at all. Yeah, this is a solid figure. Then we have Io Shirai from Elite 105. Beautiful looking figure. Would look good with Dakota Kai. And hopefully we get an updated Bayley. That's a really good figure. Can't say enough good things about that. That's solid. And she comes with the title. Braun Strowman, Elite 105. This looks pretty good, honestly. I mean, with Braun's figures, you're not going to get but so much articulation anyway, just because how much of a freak of nature he is. But it does look really good, I will give it that. The bald head with the shorter beard looks really, really good. Carmelo Hayes. Now, the head doesn't capture it entirely. And I guess that's just me being a big Carmelo Hayes fan. But I will say, for his first figure, it's an Elite, so that's a plus, and he's the Chase. Which means we're going to get this beautiful purple and gold gear, and we're going to get that red gear from the time that he was the North American champion. The torso choice is a little weird, but I'm not going to nitpick entirely. I'm more so just happy to get the freaking thing. The coat looks good. Like I said, the head, the torso, they're off, but man, I'm just so happy to get the figure, you know? Like, I kind of just take the issues with it. It is what it is. There's the big reveal. The big bad booty daddy, Mr. Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. And if you're not excited for this, there's a 33 1/3% chance that you're already stupid. Because this figure, they got the new bicep molds. Just because Scott Steiner is just ridiculously jacked, and was ridiculously jacked back in the day. This figure is going to be nice when it comes out. I can't wait, honestly. I can't wait at all. It's so awesome. Then we have the basic LA Knight. Like I said, I don't know if this is the Chase or if the yellow tights is the Chase. Trunks, not the tights. Anyway. Looks really good, though. The head looks pretty good. We have Bianca Belair. The basic women figures just look terrible, and it's so sad. We have The Rock. You have one, you have all. Then the ugly Brock Lesnar scan. Yeah, we'll skip past that. I don't think you guys care about the Knuckle Crushers, so we're going to skip over them because I don't think there's anything really worth mentioning. There's one thing. The Clash at the Castle Seth Rollins gear, which I would have loved to have been an Elite. And we never found out who won that Ultimate Seth Rollins poll. So, can we get this gear in Elite form, Ultimate form, something, please? I love that gear. The Elton John inspired gear. There's the Muhammad Ali. We've talked about it before. It's freaking sick. I'll be honest. I'm ready for it. The Coliseum collection, we have the Roddy Piper and the George Animal Steel. We've talked about them at length. I don't think there's any need to really go back and discuss them. I don't think there's anything new shown off in this that we haven't already seen. The Superstars, I don't personally care for them, but it looks like we're getting a Doink, which is pretty cool. A new Hogan. Duh. Yeah, I mean, it could be cool. That cloth singlet on Mr. Perfect back there in the back could be used for things. The Vader head scan is dope. The Piper stuff is cool. Maybe this is for you. I don't know. It's not for me. But if it's for you, have at it. Because I'm going to leave an extra one on the shelf because I'm not getting it. Retros, I don't care about retros. You got Mask Taker, you got Hogan, you got Wendy Richter, Vader, Paul Bearer, and Jerry the King Lawler. The Paul Bearer looks sick. We need an updated Paul Bearer figure, and I think we're getting one. We'll see. AEW stuff, we're not even going to get into because I've got quite a bone to pick with the way AEW presented their stuff yesterday. But that is going to be it for today's video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, have a great San Diego Comic-Con.